Hey, what's up guys? Another Brown Dust 2 video, and today we'll be talking about the current quote-unquote drama. I'm not gonna go into negative things and stuff much. I'm just gonna talk about the response from the devs about it and what we're getting. That's the main focus of the video. I had to actually re-record it because, yeah, I decided I'm not gonna bitch about it and talk about people and their dumb takes. I don't think it's worth it. So there we go. The first thing is the July 20th known issue notice. So they stated the things that they know that were an issue after the update. So there were some achievements rate in reverse for one-time reward information. The red dots on your characters, even though there was nothing missing with them, or you couldn't do anything with them. It was just annoying. Selling things in bulk did not cancel the bulk selection if you selected other items, and many other things. The dots, for example, or counter kills not counting for daily quest. The Newbie pass disappearing, the evil castle not giving you rewards, for example, in some cases. And actually, I was touched by that as well. Even though I cleared floor 1, I did not get rewards for ranking on floor 1. Those will be sent to people that were affected, so you're gonna get compensation on that. So many things that were a problem were identified here. They know about them. Now what do they do with them? So here's the letter. They apologized about the issues, and they first wanted to talk about the steel talent skill. Many people were dissatisfied with the recent update, and for good reason too. I was definitely on the... I feel like I was different from many people that were attacking developers and being a little too angry and too like we're going too ham about it. Like in my head, this change was just a bug, a mistake, and not something they were intending on doing. If people actually listened and read the previous notices, what the devs were saying, they were clearly stating that the idea is to decrease the annoyance, to reduce the number of NPCs to steal from, so you don't have to waste your time so much going around like 6-7 NPCs in each chapter to steal from. And instead having 1 to 3 NPCs that you can steal from, and that they would have the rewards compensated for taking away those additional NPC targets. So that was their idea. To, if they're reducing it from, for example, like 6 to 1 NPC or to 2 NPCs, then the rewards will be adjusted properly in consideration of taking away those additional steal targets, and that makes a lot of sense. Then they talked about the fact that they're also changing how the talent skill steal works. So now it will be 100% steal. So it's not RNG if you get the materials or not, which is good. That's another time waster for no reason. And ability pill waster as well. So that's good. And then on top of it, since they changing it to 100%, now the rank of the skill was not giving you anything, because before the rank was increasing the RNG, like the percent you had to get the materials. So since they moved it to 100%, they needed to adjust that, and they talked about it that they will be giving just more rewards the higher your rank is. So they talked about 2 different increases. One to increase to compensate for reducing the amount of NPCs, and then the other one to compensate for the talent skill not giving you RNG percentage anymore with ranks. Instead, now it would give you more rewards. So those were the two things that they talked about, and they stated it very clearly. Now, what happened is, after the update, only the second thing came through, and the first thing did not. First thing stayed the same, so the rewards were exactly the same for that 1 or 2 NPCs that they were for when we had like 6-7 NPCs. To me, that was a clear and obvious mistake, and it was just an oversight. Someone fucked up, didn't change it, didn't roll the correct thing. It happens, whatever. They addressed it very quickly. It was only 1 day that you guys had it, only 1 day. They addressed it. They're giving rewards back for that missed day too, which is crazy. So you're gonna get your materials for that 1 day of bad steal function, okay? And you're probably gonna get even more than you would have otherwise. So you're gonna be most likely on the upside. You're gonna have more stuff. And then they're also giving another compensation, or they already gave another compensation to accommodate for those mistakes, which are pretty big too. So they responded quickly. They gave compensations. They apologized. In my book, they did everything they could have. I think that honestly they went above and beyond than I would have expected from normal devs. So I'm very happy with the way they're doing things here. I am enjoying the way they keep the open communication with players and how quickly they're posting, and also the fact that they're doing it for the English community, because that is not an often thing you will see, where developers are responding quickly and immediately for English audience as well. That doesn't happen often. Most of the time they will say things in Korean first. If they're Korean developer, they will say it there, and then after that they will be translating. So usually English side of things is an afterthought. So not here. It seems like we're all getting the news as quickly as possible. So I'm very happy about it. Keep doing what you're doing, developers, because this is good. This is good. I'm very happy. So the fix is gonna be done at the reset today, as of recording this video and probably posting this video. So on the reset, there will be a maintenance, I think around like 2 hours 40-minute maintenance, and it will fix the stealing stuff. It will give you the compensation of the materials as well during that maintenance. So yeah, here is the list of the NPCs and you can steal from in all the packs. So if you want to know how many of them there are and which ones you can steal from, then there you go. Now they talked about also Evil Castle and about the rank abusers. Apparently there've been some people perma-banned already, and some people on, I think, like suspension for abusing. So very good. Fuck all of those abusers, and yeah, just very good. The punishment needs to be there so people don't feel like they can just do whatever the fuck they want in the game and exploit. So it's very important to punish people like that. Me personally, I don't care about Evil Castle myself, because the ranking in that mode is stupid in my opinion, the way it works. So and they know about it. They talked about it as well, and they're saying that they will be fixing Evil Castle or revamping it in the August. So I know it's a problem, and I'm backing off. I'm not gonna shit talk about Evil Castle because they already addressed it. They said they're working on it, and they will be fixing in August. I cannot ask for more than that. So I'm waiting till August. I'll see what they do with it. If that changes bad, then I'll talk about it. But as of now, I will patiently wait and see what they do. Also, some accounts didn't receive rewards. I was one of them. Again, you will be getting the compensation as well. So no biggie. What else? Powder of Hope. They expressed the apology for the naming there. Both costumes of the B rank characters, or well, it just said B rank idol. That's it for both of them. So some people probably got confused. Which one is for Helena? Which one is for Elenir? So they're changing the names to B rank idol Elenir and B rank idol Helena in the shop. So good. I think the clarity there is definitely important, because last shop there was also some issues with clarity and people got baited with buying Helena costume when it was the basic Helena and not the rate up Helena, because it was like top idol Helena instead of B rank idol. So I understand the confusion. I understand why people would get confused. So I hope the clarity will be there and people won't have mistakes when purchasing. I think that's what feels the worst, right? If you purchase the wrong costume and, well, you've wasted your currency. I don't know what those people did, but what I would do if you're one of those people is just contact the customer service and ask them that, or tell them that you bought the wrong one, and yeah, you might get some message back. Maybe they can give you your currency back and remove that dupe from your account. So definitely worth a try. I have no idea how customer service works and if it would do that, but it's definitely worth a try if you made that mistake. So welcome pack. They talked about the fact that it was just it was being displayed because it was connected to it and it scared some people, so no big deal. Disappearance of Newbie Pass. So yeah, people that well, what they wanted to do is basically get rid of Newbie Pass if you were already done with it, which is good, because yeah, like there's no reason for me to see the Newbie Pass if I'm already done with it. But as it turns out, people that did not complete the Newbie Pass yet also had it disappeared. I'm assuming what happened is they probably did like a check of if the pass already had 7 days, then it disappears, or something along those lines. So it wasn't checking if you were done with all of the missions in the pass instead. So I'm expecting that's what happened. So yeah, it's getting fixed. No big deal. Here are the rewards, or missions rather, for all the days. If you want to do the missions while the pass is not displayed, you can still complete them. It's just that the pass is not on the UI, so like it's still there, it's just not displayed. So the missions can still be completed. So if you're wondering, yeah, you can still complete them. And the list is here if you want to pause, or you can go on the new section into this article and open it up for yourself. Here's the information about the rewards from the pass. So diamonds you're getting, and cooking ingredients from the chests, and gear material chests from the battle or the newbie pass. So in terms of rewards, so cool. Yeah, and now they're talked about the disappointment with those issues, and they are fixing it again. They're fixing it, and they're also issuing a gift. They're issuing a gift for those issues with the recent patch. They're giving away 2,000 diamonds, which is 1 10 pull, which is very, very nice. It's not that big of a deal, but hey, it's a free 10 pull. I'm not gonna complain. Not many games would give you a 10 pull, so definitely a nice reward. Also, they're giving 300,000 gold, which is nice. There's so many gold sinks in the game that 300,000 gold will be nice. Cooked rice 80, to me that's the biggest one. That's 2 days worth of stamina, so I'm gonna go crazy on my slime hunt very soon. So I'm glad about that. And then ability pill 500, whatever, and then gear material chest times 10, which each chest gives you 50 of random material listed here, which is okay. Again, like the biggest ones are the first 3. and they apologize and ask for continuous support. So that's the letter. Other things that they're doing is the celebration login event. So for the next 7 days, they are giving us every day cooked rice times 20, gold 50,000, ability pill 500, and refining powder 200. So we're getting extra 20 stamina on top of everything else we have for 7 days every day, which is very, very fucking nice. 50,000 gold is also pretty nice. Ability pills also very nice, and refining powder also very nice. All of those are needed materials, so super nice. Yeah, very, very good. I'm very happy with it. Next, right, this is just listing the steel locations. I think there are like few pictures that were wrong, I think like for one story chapter, but yeah, there are pictures with locations of the NPCs if you wonder which ones and where they are. And then they talked about finally the maintenance, what they will be doing. So they're modifying the rewards for the steel. They give you the table here as well. I'm not exactly sure what those numbers mean. I try to understand it, but I'm not sure if they're talking about... I'm assuming they're not talking about the NPCs available, so... yeah, I'm assuming this is maybe like a multiplier on compensation or something, on the rewards you're getting, or the number of items you're getting. Not entirely sure. What I will do instead is I will wait for the patch to happen. I will go through my daily chores and I will make a video talking about the rewards and how much you're getting now versus before. So yeah, I will do a video and talk about it. They're also adjusting the EXP gain, since now they changed the amount of NPCs, so they had to also increase the you know, the EXP stuff, right? So number of steals you're required to reach legendary. Before it was 441, now it's 66. So it was taking 5.5 days before, and it still takes 5.5 days. So the EXP should be exactly the same in terms of like how much and how long it takes to get to legendary level with stealing. Now it's just way less annoying because you only have to steal 66 out of, instead of 441 times with the characters. So that is like what, like 7 times reduction. So big time saver. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the news from the developers. All I wanted to say is the steel change is good in my opinion, and majority of people agree that steel was annoying, and so were the traps. It was just additional annoyance that it didn't provide players with anything. I've seen so many takes that were bad about it. Again, I'm not gonna go too deep on that, but all I'm gonna say is getting your time wasted is not great, and you should not be advocating for that, basically. If you feel like your time being wasted, then cool, that's you're entirely free to think that, but most people don't like their time wasted, and most people want to move on, do their chores and move on. And most people, well, I don't know if most people, but some people, like me included, are thinking ahead in time of what happens if you do this shit for a month or half a year or a year, and not just right now. So sure, right now maybe it doesn't feel bad. Like, I personally didn't really care for steal stuff. I was going through my daily routine and I felt okay. I didn't mind it much, but I also knew that eventually, in the long term, this is not sustainable, because you just cannot expect people to sit down and steal from 6-7 NPCs in every chapter every day. Like, it's just not gonna happen. And I was doing only chapter 1, 2, and 7. So it's not like I was doing all chapters anyway, but yeah, especially because it's important to progression to do those chapters, so you can get your gold ores and your wood. So yeah, I don't think that's I don't think that's a bad change. I think it's a great change, and again, most people agree. The devs should keep doing what they're doing. It worked with Brave 9, their first game apparently. That's how they maintained the game. That's how they did things there. And that's how they continue to do things here. And I'm glad that they are. That's whatever they're doing, it's working clearly because people stick with the game that like the game, and they like the developers. So clearly they're doing something right. And if you disagree with the changes, well, that's on you, basically, at that point, because most people like it and want to see those things fixed. I honestly also think they should be fixing the daily chores as well, the amount of time it takes for them, because right now, every day doing 40 battles against mobs and 40 PvP arena fights as well, and then also doing the steals and doing the searches, and then doing the like, God forbid you're also fighting mobs in every chapter, and collecting the blue twingles or whatever they're called, Twingies, I think. It's too much. It's too much. Again, I myself am not touched by it that much because I just, you know, I'll queue up my auto hunt in the background and I'll do something else in the meantime, so I don't really care that much. But for the longevity of this game and for people that play it on phone, for example, or other things, it definitely would be a welcome improvement if you could sweep or maybe reduce the amount of fights needed or whatever on daily basis. I don't know, many games have sweep functions, and I don't know, people seem to still enjoy and play the games, so clearly the system works. And yeah, I know people are making some arguments of you won't be able to play the game, but I don't know, I don't agree with that. I think the fun part of the game is to do difficult combats and do the challenging content and not annoying content. Like having my time wasted on multiple NPCs with RNG, that is not fun and it's not challenging. It's just purely annoying. And it's similar way I feel about like doing the hunts, for example, 40 hunts every day. It's not challenging and it's not fun. It's just, you know, it just is what it is. It's just annoyance, and I don't like my time being wasted in those ways. And yeah, I'm just hoping for good changes. The devs been knocking it out of the park, and I think they will continue to do so. And yeah, if the people really dislike it, I think the devs will take note and try to make it better. So I have a lot of faith in this game and in the devs. They have proven record, and not only with previous game, but even with this game, they already start to have a proven record with good updates and changes. So, and quick communication, even with the English audience. So I'm very happy with where the game is at and where it's heading. So if you don't like the changes, then well, it's on you. It's on you, and you might consider just swapping games and play something else then. Yeah, that's all I have to say about the issue. And yeah, I expect more videos from Brown Dust too, because I'm again having fun with the game. So until I see you guys next time, peace.